Peace and blessings. Happy Tuesday. I'm the Moon Mama. How are you all doing? So Tuesday is the day that is governed by Mars, and Mars is currently at the 28th degree of Leo. Mars is the energy of action. It's like it's the warrior. It's the baby. It's like, I don't even know more to say. Action. It reminds me of when in Hollywood, when they say ready, camera, action, and then it's action, it's time to go. That's where we are. Mars at the 28th degree of Leo. Leo is the heart, it's love, it's romance, it's creative self-expression. The sun is in Leo. So as the sun moved out of Cancer and we did the work where we come home to ourselves and Cancer and really coming back to our early childhood patterning and reinventing that early energy to be what we determine for ourselves and not what we're taking on from our parents or community or social contracts. We were literally stepping out into our own way, giving birth to our new selves. And then this energy of Leo is creative self. Like, who are you? How will you express that? How will you express your truth? How will you express your creativity? And at Mars at the 28th degree is love. And so it really is, we're being asked to profoundly love who we are. And let me just share how it is for me personally, just because I think that might be more helpful. So when I was little, I was very much in love with magic, and I always felt like I was connected to something greater than the experience I was having with my family, which was chaotic, filled with addiction and depression and sadness and poverty. But inside of me, there was the kingdom of heaven, honestly. It was, I felt like a queen. I felt magical. I felt like I could do anything. The world that I was in didn't really make sense to me because I believed something else. I believed that I was here for something else, and that something else was inside of me, and it was subtle. And eventually I abandoned it because the external world won, is what I'll say. But at the same time, all my gifts and talents, my ability to speak and be playful and magical, it was all still there, but it got tucked away. So now, as we're in this new cycle, we are all being asked to remember what we really felt as children, right? And in Leo, we're saying, okay, bring it out. Bring out your toys, bring out your crowns, bring out your games, bring out all the things that are true to who you are. But that means that we've done the work already to remember, to collect ourselves. So whatever it is that you collected when the sun was in Cancer, that you remembered, that we're now asking, it's now time to come out. The stage is set. It's time for action. It's time for action. And that action is born through love, and that action is born through an awareness of our connection to all things, and our action is born out of our awareness that we ourselves are significant and necessary, that we are a part of something greater, and that we have to value ourselves above all things, right? And so with this is our ancestors. One of the things that I've also been doing is really giving myself permission to let go of the old stories, right? I have up till now carried a lot of energy and tension around race scenarios and race experiences. And when I say let go of it, I mean let go of the old story around oppression and submission and division, and step into the real true essence of that everything serves to further, and that I truly am more powerful. I'm stronger, because one of the things I love about being a Black person in this country is that we have endured so much, and when we have lived through such things, we are stronger for it. We are more capable. We have developed a level of intelligence that has allowed us to given us what we need to survive. My cat has I had a book holding up the window, and she moved the book. And I don't want the window to fall down on her, but she's trying. So when we were in those experiences of oppression, those experiences, oh, look at the beetle. Come here, little beetle. Those experiences, come here, come here. Those experiences force us to create systems and things to survive that build our brain power and our strength, and it makes us really reliable because we know how to do shit. Right? There's something. One of the things that was really clear about the people who were in the South is that the people who were in the South, they created all the tools by which the South was able to thrive. The tools that allowed them to create crops and build tools that allowed them to process crops and food and fabrics and all of these things. This is what the slaves who were there, the people who were captured, they created things that allowed them to do their work well, because so their brains were always developing. So, I don't look at like letting go of the old story means to put in a new story, to see things in a different light, to see things from a different perspective. Like, how did this experience benefit you, right? So when I look at my relationship with my mother, how did it benefit me that my mother was not in the home, that she was not caregiving me and cooking all the time? How did that benefit me? It made me really self-reliant. It made me rely on unseen forces. It allowed me to really learn how people really function. It allowed me to trust my intuition and to trust the inner guidance, right? And that is a gift. When you have somebody doing everything for you, you might not learn to rely on the things that are innate to you. So it's time for us to reframe the old story and move out in a new reality, move out in a different understanding with this Mars in Leo, and really love it all, right? Love the experiences that were challenging, love the experiences that felt oppressive, love the experiences that felt like they were, more difficult than they deserve to be, or that we deserve, right? Because there's a benefit in it. It built something in us that we need in order to move forward. The moon today, when I checked, was at the 20th degree of Pisces, and the moon in Pisces is this collective energy. It's literally all of us in this. It's empathy, it's subconscious, and if we can bring our consciousness to this subconscious energy, just dream state, this imaginative field, right? And allow yourself to see yourself, imagine yourself being in service to the collective world, giving something, right? Like praying for people to be better. That's what I've been doing. I've been praying for all the Karens of the world, literally. And it's funny, and I don't even know that I love it. Honestly, I don't know that it feels good to me, but I'm praying for all the Karens of the world to be free, to feel empowered in their own ways. I'm praying for all the Karens and all the racist people to benefit from their own understanding of power and love, to wake up to what they're capable of, that they can do something different with that energy. That energy, they don't have to use that energy for harm for other people, and they can use that energy to benefit themselves. They can put out something more positive in the world. So I'm seeing them do that in my mind. I'm seeing them get free. I'm seeing all of us understand that this experience in America has been something that we needed to have for whatever reason, but now we can make new choices. We can be renewed, right? And this is not about bypassing or letting anybody off the hook, but this is about really, there's a different energy here. Mars is at the 28th degree of Leo, and Leo is the heart, and it's love. And it's like, if I can open my heart to a new possibility and become something different, then I can experience something different. I've been seeing monarch butterflies everywhere, and these the beetles that buzz around. So I know transformation is happening. I know that I'm birthing something new because the butterflies and the transformational beetles are showing me. And the work is to really live in my imagination that I am in the power of who I was born to be. I literally am living in the queendom of my consciousness that is magic, and open-hearted and a community of people who are open and free and healing and transforming and doing the work to take responsibility for themselves, doing the work to see that they can do something different with old energy, that they can reframe it, renew it, alchemize it, and that they can alchemize it through their loving hearts, through their willingness to experience the depths of love, and that the depths of love will lead you into a new way of being. So with that, I am the Moon Mama, and we are in a new field, and it's time to take action in a new way. No longer are the old, I mean, really it is, and it might still look old or feel old, but keep going forward. Keep going forward. Keep your heart open, be in your truth, forgive yourself when you find yourself in the old thought patterns, right? Like Lot's wife, they said Lot's wife, in the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, she kept looking back, right? And so when she looked back, she became a pillar of salt, which means that she was just, she was frozen in time, right? She was frozen in that experience. So if you look back, forgive yourself and keep going forward, because the lot is moving forward. The lot of what you're doing, what you desire, is forward. It is not backwards. So with that, have a wonderful, wonderful day, you all. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.